Robert F. Kennedy announces new ultra-processed food labels will soon be mandatory on all food products. The product will have color code to determine how toxic and unhealthy it is. This is a huge win. By April, we will have a federal definition of ultra-processed foods. First time in history. As soon as we do that, we're going to do front of packaging food labeling. So you'll see this in the Walmart or the Target that you shop at, hopefully. So every food in your grocery store will have a label, maybe a green light, red, yellow, telling whether it's good for you or not. It's going to evaluate all the ingredients, etc. We're going to change it pretty quick. That's what he's saying. And if you want to be healthy, we're going to give you the information to take control of your own health. That's awesome. Sometimes this kid's cereal, they're saying it's heart healthy, and they're like, oh, give this to your children. But then the ingredients, it leads to cancer and then childhood obesity and all this stuff. And then the food's addictive. And then Subway, they used to have filler, like rubber material. And then people found out and they're like, okay, let's change it. This is a Joe Rogan, like, hey, this is how people are supposed to eat. So you got some water, you got some meat products, you got some eggs. Ooh, maybe some, was there fish? I don't even know. But the point is, it's broccoli, yes, oranges. All this processed food, guys, no. We gotta eat some more bare bone stuff.
People want to make decisions for all of us, like Bill Gates. Like one of the wackiest ones, he's talking about like blocking the sun, putting particles in the sky to block the sun to cool the earth. Like, hey,
maybe
there's
not.
a whole lot of people on Earth. You don't get to say for all of us. You don't get to talk for all of us just because you have $100 billion. That's crazy talk.
Right.
That's what people are scared of. What people are scared of is that when you really do have ultimate money and ultimate power, with most people, there's this desire to control people. It's part of the gig. And some of them, when they decide they don't want to go into politics, they start like influencing things behind the scenes. They start donating. They have funds. They have a giant fund, and their fund donates to all these different organizations. And in Bill Gates' case, it prevented them from criticizing him because the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they donate all this money to these media corporations and all these companies. Look at all the money we've given you to help global health.
Bill Gates and his Gates Foundation, they went into Africa and they were pushing contraceptives and they were trying to get the birth rate down. So that makes me think they're a little bit racist because they don't want more black people. But then also because there's contraception available, that makes people that have delinquent sexual behavior, it enables them to act badly or imprudently. Like more base desire is able to, get expressed. Oh, I have a bad thought, but it's like, oh, but I can't actually go about doing that because it's the practicality of it is too complicated. Okay, maybe I have more time to meditate upon whether I want to sacrifice my salvation for stupidity and vanity. But it's like if you introduce like contraception and the hormonal birth pill, then it's like, oh, well, guess what? I didn't even get to that thought pattern because it just did it. And then now I'm in the pattern of fornicating with everybody. And then now society is falling apart. Women are becoming more hypergamous because they can have relations with the top tier men without consequence. Yeah, they're not getting pregnant. And then they don't like men anymore. And then they go into the workforce because they're like, man, men are mean and I can provide for myself.
And whatever the fuck it is. But what it really does is it buys off people from criticizing
100%.
you. And then you start doing wild shit like telling everybody they should eat plant-based food and fucking buy
whatever
all the
they want you to do.
And you start controlling people. Just like people like to pull strings on people. The George Soroses of the world.
Scares me
like
so much.
Get DAs elected and then put an even more progressive DA to go in after him and see if you can with things by letting people out of jail and defunding the cops, and it's like they're playing these weird monopoly games with the whole world.
You know where you